Every time I start a build, I think it's going to be the best one of the year. Battery exhausted, she says. I'm fucking exhausted. Right, welcome back everyone to episode 1 of the final build of 2025. I had to check that I had that right, and that is a sign of age. My name's Paul, this is Milo Studios. This is a 4-part build series, and I am making a whopper. Who has heard of the Gibson Modern? Not the Modern. Not this thing. The ugliest guitar ever conceived by a human being, the Gibson Modern. This little gem, never heard of the fucking thing. Never heard of it until I saw it and I thought, that is amazing. So instantly I cut some templates, here we go, and I pitched it to Tom, the client who's having this one. And here's the most exciting part for you, for all of you. This is Christmas, isn't it? This is the December run. I should have a Christmas hat on. I'll do that for episode 2, all right? I'll get in the fucking gist of it. I'm making 2. Oh, I know. It's cold in here. It's not excitement. It's normally they're inverted. I'm making 2 of these. There is a raffle going live now. The link is below. 50% of that raffle is going to go to charity. Tom's actually choosing the charity, which is how we're going to do this next year. If I make 2 of a client guitar and we raffle the other one off, the client who buys the guitar gets to choose the charity, which I think is pretty cool. I'll put it down below because I'm not sure at time of filming. Let's just run through the build. I'm going to make it quick because I know some of you unsubscribe if I talk for more than 2 minutes. And I'll try and keep it slow, even though I'm really excited. So fuck off if you don't think I'm talking slow enough. That is the shape. We're not going to go carved top Gibson style. We're making some changes. Mine is going to have a telly neck. Get in the camera, Dave. We're going telly neck, 6 aside. Oh, lovely, because I think we're going Gibson scale length and more frets than any human can ever need. Oh, got to check out what the fret access is. We might have to do some sort of carve. I don't know. We'll have a little cheeky look at that. A cheeky look. So that's what we're doing, right? That's all you need to know about that. Semi-hollow with an F hole, a fuck hole. There you go. George Michael will be right in that one, wouldn't he? He would be right in there. No clues on the other side. Don't really matter a fuck, does it? As long as they've taken their teeth out. I've started. This is how it's going to be. So we're going to go semi-hollow design. Let's get rid of the templates. Professional. Oh, here's the words. Get rid of that for a minute. So, mahogany body. Oh, some chunks missing out of that one. Mahogany body. Lovely, all right? Piece of piss. We'll shimmy her down, semi-hollow, make it nice and light. Ours is going to have a Carina cap. Oh, because that is just dirty. I like that, and I've had this for ages, and I really want to use it. That is just big enough for this guitar shape. We might have to take a little bit of artistic license with a bit of the carve, but we'll make that up as we go along. I'll probably put a comfort carve in the top to reveal the mahogany. It's going to have an F hole in it. Lovely jubbly. You can see how that's going to work. Now, I'm going to have a go at a glossy top. Oh, never before seen in Milo Studios. We're going glossy with a slight black burst around the outside. Just a cheeky black burst, like my mate Doc does in the US of A. Check out Silton and Guitars and Texas Toast. They've just done a Carina series, which is kind of where the inspiration's coming from. Stay tuned next year, because I might be doing something with Texas Toast. And I don't mean a fucking reach around. Even my arms aren't that long. So, mahogany body, blah, 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 blah. Mahogany neck. Made it of the same wood. There you go, easy. Rosewood fretboard or I might do black oak. I'm going to be doing an angled headstock on this one. Woo, 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 so that I can put a black headstock on it and we can kind of keep the Gibson look going on. A bit like Chapman does, angled 6 aside. No need for string trees, just a 7-degreer, just a little cheeky angle, nothing crazy. I've decided to do a cheeky upgrade because it's Christmas and we are going to go, although it's not here yet, but I'll show you in episode 2. All the hardware is going to be hip shot. I've bought that as a little treat. Hip shot bridge, which looks like this, And Hipshot tuners, very posh, all right? Again, kind of that's a Texas Toast inspired thing because those guys like literally fucking wank off over Hipshot. Oh, ah! And if it's good enough to get them over the line, it's good enough for me. Hi, boys. Double shout out. So what else is going to be going on? The pickups are going to be coming from Woman, which is the Soapy Joe P90s, which I fucking love. They're angry growlers. Angry. Love an angry growler. We're going to be going with a 3-way blade switch, kind of tele-control layout. That's it. Black everything. Black hardware, Carina, Rosewood. Blah, blah, blah. It's going to be fucking disgusting. Love it. Let's get started, shall we? There is one thing that I want to try, so today we're going to get to a point where we've got a guitar-shaped body blank with a cap glued on, all the hollowing done out, ready for some F-holes and drilling. I want to do the stripes a little bit differently. I've had an idea in my head. It might go to shit, it might not. Who fucking knows, but we'll give it a go anyway. My first guitar was an Epiphone PR 350S. There you go. 25 years, I was an acoustic-only man. Never touched electric guitars until my lad decided that rock was better than Ed Sheeran. So I'm going to get creative with me stripes. Here's one bit of bird's eye maple, which is from Steve Davey. Sent this in ages ago. Ages. It's been downstairs. I'm not going to use it for fretboards. I'm going to use it for center stripes in this guitar. So basically, based on my Epiphone, I'm going to have 2 stripes of walnut, very subtle. And then on the inside, I'm going to do a checkered pattern, which I'm going to have to glue up individual pieces, which I'll show you that in the video because that will be horrendously boring. I'm going to do lots of checkered pieces and we're going to make the stripes out of that and that. So it should look a bit different. That's going to go all the way up the neck as well. That's going to take me quite a while. And to be fair, that's probably what I'll show the most of in this video. So if I'm going to have to sit through that fucking bullshittery, so can you. So anyway, I'm going to get prepped. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to put on my apron. I haven't got an apron really, but you can picture it if you want. It's a challenging wank. Let's get ready. Cut cameras. I'll see you for some whizzy-whizzying and we'll get things down to size, all right? Because you don't need me talking while all the tools are whirring away. But I might do it with me nuts out. Fingers crossed, with a Christmas hat, obviously. A bit dusty there, Sharon. Lovely. Right, that was a short montage, wasn't it? There's not a lot to see, is there really? I'm just chopping up shit. I have had some stew for lunch though. Mrs. Richards' chicken stew. I reheated it. So I imagine the rest of the day activities will be happening through the eye of a fucking needle. But there you go. We're ready to do some cross stitch. I don't really know what to call it. Checkered pattern, cross stitch pattern. I don't know. I've left these a little bit deep. They're balls deep. I've got one long one and one short one, like my bollocks. Not really. I've actually got a surprisingly... move on, Paul. Move on. I've got a long one and a short one. That's all in it. They're like tits. They never fucking match. These have all been machined and everything is the same thickness everywhere. All the lot. I'll glue up the neck as well, but I won't show you that. Bear in mind, I've got to do 2. Got to do 2 of everything. That's fair enough, isn't it? Might make my life a little bit fucking boring. But this is the reason I'm only doing 1 client build a month going forward, because I'm going to make 2 and raffle them off. I'm not sure if everyone wants a raffle every month. It might be a bit too much. I might do every other month. Let me know what you think. I might do a raffle prize where I might do a raffle prize where the prize is whatever you fucking want. You can win a custom to your spec. I don't know. You tell me what you want to see in the raffles. I think that's fair enough, isn't it? Bear in mind that the walnut bits are staying the same and these are being machined up and they're going to go Either. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it. So I'll do the body one first. I'll set up on the chopper saws and I'll cut these so that they're all exactly the same size. I have got some sparesy bits. I've got some sparesies left over. So I'll probably cut them as well, because why not? And then, yeah, we'll go from... In fact, I've got lots of sparesies, haven't I? So we'll go from there. I'm going to set up a little jig, all right? Allow me a moment or two, and then we'll move over there and do some jigging. Bit different, isn't it? Showing you some different stuff, because I want to mix it up. There's lots of this build that I'm not going to show you. But that's up to me, innit? Tough shit. Right, prepare to be baffled by the science. I've clamped some shit on with a stop. These are going to go on there, and I'm going to cut loads of pieces, and then we can put them all together at the end. There you go. Scientific. Right, there you go. What an exciting montage that was. I hope it got you over the line. Here I've got a nice straight bit of ply, and I've glued on a bit of MDF, and I've got all my pieces. These are all the same thickness. They're all cut pretty square. Check your chop saw. They're not all created equal, and they're not perfect machines. Got no fucking place in workshop, but yeah, it does what it does, doesn't it? It does what it does. So I'm going to glue this bit down, me stop. All right, I got a stop there, glued on. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to just glue these one by one. And I'm going to put a podcast on the telly. And it's not going to be particularly exciting. I don't want to get too much glue everywhere, because I don't want to glue it down to the ply, which I've already just glued that one down to the ply, I think. Yeah, I've glued it to the ply. I'll have to make sure I free them up one by one. So anyway, that's not going to be a lot of fun. I'll see. I'm not even going to film it. What's the fucking point? I'm going to glue these all the way. And I've got to make 4. 2 for the body, 2 for the necks. And away we go. That's not exciting, but I am excited. So let's not film that, because I can't convey excitement. You know. You already fucking know. Have a go yourself. Right, that was so destroyingly boring. I've left them over there. Wait. They're a bit fragile. And I've been quaffing on CA fumes for about an hour, so I'm off me tits. There you go. Right. So all the strength is... Dave, for fuck's sake. All the strength is going to be with the glue either side, so I'm not worried at the minute. They're all right. They'll do. All we're going to see is that bit on the bottom. So I think it's a lovely little touch, isn't it? Not as good a touch as your uncle used to give you. So, bit of a glue up now. Got to make sure I get this right. Be kind to your clamps. Bit of tape. So, I've just had a message from Monty's Pickups, the creators. The creators of the Minge Fudge, because you lot have all been commenting on their Facebook posts about Minge Fudge when they're advertising their products. And I thought, oh, fucking hell, I hope I haven't pissed them off. But they loved it, and they've invited me to go and do some video stuff. So I said, I stuck my neck out, because that's how it works, isn't it? I stuck my neck out and I said, yeah, oh, can I come and wind a pickup? Oh, got no idea how to do that. They might teach me how to solder. Oh, getting fucking double excited now. So that's all come about because of you lot. So thank you, anyone who's commented on Monty's. I appreciate that. YouTube is the fucking Wild West. It really is. Not Fred and Rose West, it's the Wild West. If you want something to happen, you've just got to stick your neck out and ask. It's every man for himself and 4 ladies. It's going to look all right. I'm about 2 or 3 mil oversize, so that's all good. It's going to give us a nice little effect, isn't it? Cheeky twat. Right. Ugh. Camera's off again. I'll see you tomorrow morning when I'm glued up and ready to do some more. 3, 2, 1.
Early the next morning.
The next day. It is actually the next day. I'm not lying. I've done a bit of planing and sanding because it's boring and all the rest of it. I'm not going to keep saying it's boring. It's not boring. I love it. But I'm not sure how well it translates. But anyway, I've got some neck blanks, which I conveniently cut oversize. They're all looking lovely. That's a nice effect, isn't it? I'm happy with that. Small steps. Every time you make a guitar, make it a little bit more elaborate than the last. Bit like the lies you tell your wife. No, that's bad advice. Don't follow that advice. Well, I've got 2 body blanks. They're very, very similar. They're the same thickness. Everything looks good. I need to tap to Dario up for another mat because I've got some spaff stains on this one. Gets lonely down here on my own. So, what's next? I've made an error. And I like to share the errors, don't we? Sharer of the error. Here's my body blank. Piece of piss. That's going to go on there. We've got some nice, easy centre lines. I've got to line this up right on the end, right on end. Basically, what I'm looking for is when my neck pocket gets cut out, I want me checkers to like continue on equally. Do you know what I mean? So whatever that is, I want them to be equally spaced. That's what I'm aiming at. Central as well, obviously, but you know, you can't have it all. Don't forget, this one's available for raffle. You can enter now. It's the links below, along with 1 million affiliate links that you might want to follow for your Christmas presents to yourself. So I'll show you my error. I'm just going to draw around these. I'm a tiny bit shy there. Not going to matter a fuck. And why is that? Because we're making custom guitars. Do what you want, boys. Do what you want. Who cares? Aim for perfection and then deal with it when you don't get it. That's what Mrs. Richards did. I'm still married. There's our 2 body blanks. Now, why am I cutting these out now? I'll tell you why I'm cutting them out now. Because I made an error in my glue up. You can see that that's the top of the guitar. It don't actually matter a fuck what's going on that side. And there's the bottom of the guitar. And it doesn't really matter a fuck anyway there because that's where the guitar is and it's all gone well. This one, I had a slip. My centre seam is slipped up inside. Oh, annoying. Does that bugger it up? No, it doesn't. It means I've got to reduce these bodies down until I get that nice and flush. It's about 2 mil, which is fine. I think I'm just about within tolerance. If I'm not within tolerance, you turn it around and you use it as an opportunity to make it better. Annoying, but better. So if I've still got the thickness, then that's fine. I'll be happy. If I haven't got the thickness, we'll put another lamination in there. So at least when I do like a carve, it will reveal another layer. It's an embellishment. Lots of good design choices in the world have been born out of complete fuck-ups. So I'm going to cut these out on the bandsaw now. We'll do a quick and then I'm going to run these through the sander because, annoyingly, benchtop planar thicknessers come in a maximum of 330 mil, all right, which is annoying for a guitar maker because some guitar bodies, Jazz Masters, SGs, this body shape, wider than 330. So this one, even though we could have shrunk it down, this is 340, which is really annoying. I know they're basically governed by standard off-the-shelf blades that they all use. I only need one that does like 350. I'll be happy with that, but there is not one out there. So I can't put this through the planer, which is fucking annoying. I've got to put it through the sander, which is going to take me a while to get down to that thickness, considering I've got to do 2. And that is why I'm going to cut this out, because there's no point sanding a load of wood you don't need to sand. We'll get these cut out. Oh, shall I get them routed? We'll get them cut out and routed, and then we'll sand them off. All right. Montage!
One eternity later.
This is my control cavity. I like to drill my control cavity large. There's no point doing it teeny tiny because it's another opportunity to reduce weight from a guitar lump. Got quite a sexy F-hole on this one, a bit unusual, isn't it? So we're going to do that. I'm not going to do that too deep, probably 20 mil deep in that body. This one I'm going to drill all the way through because then when we glue our caps on, plural, don't grill me if I mess up apostrophes, all right? Stop it, people. Internet grammar. You've already lost. People are thick as shit out there. Proper. Have a look around. Density. There you go. That's the word of the day. There's my control cavity. That's going to drill all the way through. So we pop out the back. So incidentally, we've got to leave a little bit for fixing on, haven't we? In fact, I'm not happy with that one. I'm not happy with that little bit there. I'm going to redo this quickly and change that so I've got more space for me magnets. Yes, I said magnets, because that's how we're rolling. And in fact, I'm going to alter that as well. But let's do a drilling montage. I'll see you after lunch. We'll do a drilling montage. I'll look a little bit fatter and we'll glue some caps on and line all that up. And at the end of the episode, we'll come back tomorrow when I've trimmed it all off. And we've got 2 rather spiffing body blanks. I think that's the way forward, don't you? I've got my hands on my hip again. I fucking love an hand on the hip. That sounded, I don't even know what accent that was. Right, what a fucking ball ache. I've been doing some serious hoovering and I'm still shit-eye myself. Finally, we're here. I'm ready to glue some stuff up. Have you been watching? Dave's been watching. There's me body. There's me semi-hollow bit. I'll give it a bit of a clean out, a reach around. Here's me little bit. I caught that with a drill, little nibbler nobbler. No one's gonna know. I'll put the recess on the back later on for me control cavity plate cover. And that is gonna be that. I've got that hole still in the body, and these are my 2 caps. I've gone with a bit of U, English U, because it's fucking ugly, and I didn't want to use that for a top of a guitar. It's not nice enough. I've had that for years. It's actually milled locally and cut down from a place called the Mount Edgecombe Estate near me, which is very posh and very nice. It's a very old tree, but it's got a bit of contrast colour-wise between the mahogany and that. So that's why I chose it, basically. A, because I can get rid of it and we're only going to see the edge. And B, it's going to give us a bit of contrast, isn't it? So that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's what is happening. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. I mean, I don't really care if it doesn't make sense, but just to prove that I am fucking making 2 of these things. And then obviously this here is going to have the burst, a dark burst. This will darken up nicely, bit of clear coat, but I'll have a black burst that I'm going to get on there and make that look all pleasant. Just around the outside, just a little tweak. That's all I'm going for there. So what we need to do now is glue this up with a bit of tone glue.
Come again.
I've put that hole in all 3 of them because that's in the neck pocket. And I will, when I fix these down, I'll glue them, and I'll screw through there. That'll help locate. We'll do some clampage. I know I could be using a vacuum clamp. They do look very posh, and I have got the pump for me epoxy stuff, which I bought and I've never used. But I haven't got the space for it. I haven't got somewhere to lay it out. Something tickling me on the back there. I don't know what it is. I thought it was Prince Andrew for a minute. Fucking, is that a cheeky hand? I'm not sure if it's my hand. Fuck off, Andrew, you nonce. Anyway, sorry, you can tell what I've been watching. Right then, nonce o'clock. Let's get some glue on. Apparently, if you say nonce too many times, YouTube will ban your video. Nice. Right, get her clamped. Make sure everything's covered. You can see where my blank was a bit short, so I've got to get a bit creative with the sand in there. I've got to change the shape of the horns, and I need to get a different t-shirt printed up now that says fuck it, it's custom, because that's it, isn't it? That's the facts.
The next morning.
Wow, that is it. That's the end of the video, but it's not. Let's just have a little chat. Don't fuck off just yet, and there's a funny clip at the end of all my videos. Not sure if you know that. I want to talk about a couple of things, and you will listen, if you don't mind. Here's me 2 bodies. They look strikingly similar. I've never made 2 of the same before. I'm excited about that. Me checker bits are looking awesome on the back. So what are we doing in episode 2? Well, episode 2, we're working on our necks. That is going to be spiffing up the back. I'm chuffed with that. We've made some moves in the right direction. An improvement, an incremental one. I don't have waffle some bollocks, don't I? As always, if I'm doing a weird shape, the templates are available. I'm just printing off the headstock. This is going to be a 24 fretter. Oh, 24 fretter. Christmas is here. Don't forget, the raffle is live. You can win the second one. You can win. I'm calling these Fred and Rose. That'll be printed somewhere, maybe on the inside of the neck pocket. It's a bolt-on neck, Fender telly with an angled headstock because we're fucking posh, and I want a black head plate. It's going to look spiffing. I haven't decided on some of the accoutrement yet, but there you go. You can win now. And if you're going to treat yourself over Christmas, seeing as this is episode 1 and it's early December, there's loads of affiliate links below. Fucking get more cookies on your computer. And then I can feed my kids because they do not stop moaning. Special wave.
This morning I made a Belgian waffle. In the afternoon I made a Frenchman talk bollocks. I bought a really nice 12-year-old Scotch. I mean, obviously his parents weren't pleased. I thought PPI was just something you could get if you didn't wear goggles at the swimming baths.